teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Out there, great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. On the ground, it's Hayden. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Near the sticks, it's Atkins. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball at the 34.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gets loose. He's in the clear at the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Colorado, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Grab down the middle. It's Tuttle. And the defense brings him down. The offense going with the hurry up. He keeps it on a design run. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. A completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
4th down, and they knew who they wanted to get the football to. They make it look so easy with the slant for the first down.
And the Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Martin. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Launching one to the end zone. He's got it in the open. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Play action here on 1st down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Oregon, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution from a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. 17-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Williams. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Ball down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. It's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air, it's Lewis. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
How they pull out the screen here. I like the call on third down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the first down. It's all about timing and execution for that screen play to work for third down to be able to pick up that first.
And the Buffaloes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murphy. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his back. Near the sticks. It's Martin. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Martin. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, for a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Looking to scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Pressure is coming. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. One down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the Buffaloes keep the football on the move. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The field goal is good. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pass rush closing in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, what a grab. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. That's caught. It's Moore. Touchdown, Oregon. That's how you finish a play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Defense is coming after him.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Second down now after the sack. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Price. And now the defense able to bring him down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Going for his running back. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He fires downfield. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. He's running out of time here. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The Ducks getting set on first and 10. going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Tuttle. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. Has a path to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Is back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Looking for his big tight end. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Passing game. was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver it.
To throw, it's Murphy. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. 4th out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. 6th play of the drive coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that run produces a decent gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Keeps it, QB draw. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, and he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And the PAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the move now. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They continue to roll up the score.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 17. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Handoff in a single back formation. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll run it here.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He breaks free. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. It's a shotgun run call. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back, and I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking for the wideout. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.